Let's visit an animal trainer of another feather, Clint Cavallo. Take a look. From Six Flags Magic Mountain to Mandalay Bay and the Tropicana Hotel in Las Vegas, Clint Carvalho is flying high with his highly trained birds.
I'm an exotic bird trainer first and an entertainer second. I train birds for my shows, and I produce shows, and I also perform shows, and I also take in abused birds and rehabilitate them. I would say my bird program at Mandalay Bay is something I'm super, super proud of because, I mean, I train the birds and I perform shows with them and I have models that perform shows with them, but to take a bird away from a home that he was being physically hit or the people just didn't know what they were doing with them, and to take that bird and turn him into a loving animal where he's kissing people and anybody can touch him, it makes me feel really good inside that I gave him a second chance in life. Yeah, the majority of the birds come from people that donate the birds. When somebody comes up to me and tells me that their bird is trying to kill everybody in the family, I know right off the bat somebody did something wrong to that bird for him to go from wanting to be a human to wanting to be an animal now that's trying to hurt people. We spend about $500 on a bird when we get one in. We have a custom-made cage for them. We have them vet checked, and then I will spend all the time training the bird myself. My philosophy on the training of the birds is I would say different than any other trainer, or most trainers I should say. I train like any of my parrots exactly how I would my 3-year-old son, no different. They learn by association. When I say sing, "Oh, what a beautiful morning," that bird understands he's singing, "Oh, what a beautiful morning." Weighing is probably my foundation for knowing how a bird's going to work that day. I have to spend months and months with this bird to find out exactly what's an ideal working weight that makes him feel like he'll work just like that and he'll be real happy while he's working. I have more of a child-type show in Valencia, California at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and that's called Extreme Parrots. And that show is geared for children probably up to about 13 years old. It has no Vegas flavor at all. Then we have a show at the Tropicana Hotel, which is kind of a combination. It's geared for all ages, and then my own personal show that I do is basically really mainly geared for adults. Like when I open for Jay Leno at the MGM, my show is an all-adult audience. I consider all my birds to be pets because they're not my slaves. They're actually trained to do things that they like to do. This little parakeet here, his name is Timmy, and he was actually found at my children's school. The other guy, his name is Yellow, because my 3-year-old son named him, and he was found by security at Mandalay Bay. These are my miniature horses out here. We have Copper, who's Charm's baby, and he's actually wild. He's just a crazy bird. You're not a bird, because I'm a horse. Come on, sweetheart. They actually make wonderful, wonderful pets. They really do. They're pretty smart. Not bad, not bad. Not as smart as a parrot, but real sweet. Hey, Butterscotch, you want me to groom you too? Come over here, Butterscotch. Come here. Okay, you look like you're a little jealous. We'll groom you too so you don't feel left out. As you can see, the animals are not happy here at all.
Did you see the birds, Ernie? We'll be right back.
Coming up next on Totally Pets.